Here's our headlines for today, shaping up like this. Other than the morning fog, we had it yesterday. It took up to about lunchtime yesterday in many areas before we got that fog lifted, but we'll finally see some sunshine, another mild afternoon for us. And we're going to increase the clouds once we get closer to the upcoming weekend. I'll show you that in the weekend forecast. Look at the fog advisories that are up once again in central South Carolina, all the way down to Charleston, also much of the coastal empire, the low country, all the way back toward Macon. So more dense fog. We'll zoom in and show you how low the visibilities are to start the day out. We're seeing visibilities running at about half to maybe even lower than a quarter of a mile in some spots. We're seeing even less than a quarter mile visibility. I can tell you that here in Savannah, we're seeing some of that. And this is the dense fog advisory up till 9 o'clock. Now look at where we are starting out this morning. Quarter of a mile visibility from Savannah Airport, also Hilton Head. We're seeing about 1/10 of a mile visibility. That's at Paris Island. And at Beaufort there, look at that, it's showing 0. So even less than 1/10 of a mile. So here in the low country, see this kind of a white shade in here. This is the area, big problem this morning. Dangerous driving conditions in parts of the low country with this very dense fog to start the day. And you can even see further back off to the west, close to a quarter of a mile, half a mile, Sylvania, and also for Sylvania. So be careful with this. We're going to see this up, quite thick fog, at least up to about 9 or 10 o'clock this morning. Temperatures to start the day out, most spots about 55 to 56 degrees. And you look at the forecast for today, look at that. Got that fog right there on River Street this morning at 8 o'clock, a temperature of 54. We go into the afternoon, though, not too bad of a day. Low 70s. Once we get the fog out of here, we'll see a mix of sun and clouds. And then by 9 o'clock tonight, great weather if you head out for later on this evening for dinner. Mostly cloudy, though it'll be a little cool at 9 o'clock, a temperature of 58 degrees. Showing some cloudiness kind of scooting through the area this morning. The back edge of it already beginning to move through Alabama. This is going to be quick moving mid and high level clouds. But once we get through the morning of the clouds and a little bit of fog, we're going to see sun and clouds later today. Zooming in across our area, you can see the active weather to the north of us. Zooming in once again, like I said, across our area, we'll see those cloudiness continue to scoot through. But those low clouds will be with us throughout a good part of the day. When you look at the storm tracker model, though, it is showing as we go throughout the daytime, there's a morning fog at 7 o'clock, even into 10 o'clock, still showing a little bit of fog, even to the mid-morning. But after lunchtime today, the fog will be out of here, and I do expect to see a mix of sunshine and clouds all the way through the afternoon at 4 o'clock. Also into the evening as well. We'll see showing here mostly clear skies at 8 o'clock. Here's your weekend forecast. Now, a little bit of changes that will be coming. Still mild on Saturday, 72, with a slight chance for a shower. But into Sunday, it will be a little bit cooler with a temperature of 66 degrees. And like I said, we will see plenty of clouds for the upcoming weekend. Storm tracker 7-day forecast, 70 degrees tomorrow. Then we'll see cooler temperatures by the end of the weekend and even into early next week. Afternoon highs on Monday will be right around about 62 degrees. And then, like I said, just a slight chance for a shower late in the day on Saturday. Other than that, it's looking fairly dry over the next several days. But Renee, dense fog, be careful on the roads. You saw those visibilities. They're even lower in some